So Slamtrucks will be going at 6 minutes 20. Sadlers, you grid yourselves up in the 2 minutes 40 that you've got between that after we've gone, and then you'll be starting your race at 9 minutes on the timer. And I guess we'll see you at the end. This video is supported by the sponsors page of my website. Check out briver.com/sponsors to see discount codes for companies I work with and products I use myself. And if you purchase anything through the links there, you'll also be helping to support me via commissions on sales. Here we go. In these massive machines for another car v car adventure. Well, we've got to kind of angle the camera a little bit under here, otherwise it's not very nice. Because these vehicles, their cameras are so high. So, normally I try to be in the fast car for these car v cars. But we have an awful lot more people wanting to be in the Sadler than the Slamtruck, which I get it, it's understandable. This is a very difficult vehicle. So I've just taken the hit. I'm in the Slamtruck for this one. And we got the Sadlers are going to chase us down. 2 minutes 40 they're starting behind us. So not even an entire lap on this quite long lap, which is probably a good thing because it is going to be difficult for them to overtake, I think. But it's also going to be a lot more difficult for the Slamtrucks to be consistent than the Sadlers, because the Sadler's basically more like a normal vehicle than this is. But we've each all got our own races to do as well. And it will all come together at the end after 10 laps of the track, about half an hour in the race. There they go. Well, there they are. They haven't gone yet. They're all still waiting at the start line. Guess that shows you the gap. But yeah, I've had this on my list of car v car ideas for a while. And with the utility vehicles testing video having been released recently, that I'm sure you've all watched already, I figured now was the perfect time to do a car v car with Sadlers versus Slamtrucks. A very rare utility class car v car race, or race in general. Oh, they're about to go. 9 minutes on the timer. We're just going underneath the bridge as they're starting their race. There they go. So they've got to chase us down. And we've got to run away from them. They're about 15 seconds a lap quicker around here. Same top speed, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to pass us. They will lose time trying to pass the Slamtrucks. But we're going to lose time just through, I think, lack of consistency, because trying to be consistent with this is difficult. Oh, see, perfect example. I think it's possible this might be the first and probably will be the only car v car race that is between the first and second placed vehicles in the class. I know technically the Slamtruck isn't in second, but for raceable vehicles it is. If you'd watched the fastest utility vehicles testing video, you'd know what's actually in second. But yeah, normally these car v car races, there's big disparities in lap time and big disparities in the position of the vehicle in the class, like the top car and the 30th position or something like that, but the disparity is still huge between the Sadler and the Slamtruck. It's just that there's nothing else in utility to really choose from. Except for... yeah, it didn't hook that one up very well. Except for something like a caddy or a lawnmower, which felt a bit too extreme to do for a utility car v car. I mean, here's me saying it's going to be difficult for the Sadlers to pass us, but it's going to be difficult for the there's the leaders. It's going to be difficult for the Slamtrucks to pass each other as well. I think me and AJAxel have been sort of swapping areas of the track where we're good with each other. I've been better in some areas, he's been better in other areas, but no one's even sniffed the chance at an overtake because they're such big, bulky vehicles with very little in the way of braking ability. I mean, it's better than a slam van or, you know, something that's really, really bad, but yeah, we'll see who wins by the end. Put your bets in now, whether a Sadler or a Slamtruck is going to win. But the idea of this is that by the end of the race, you will get your position based on how well you've done overall. It doesn't matter whether you're in a slam van, a Slamtruck or a Sadler. How well you do in your own race will determine your finishing position. Because the Sadlers have started behind us such that with enough time that by the end of the race we should all be crossing the finish line together, all things being equal, drivers and whatnot. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a decent race. The reason I started in first place, by the way, is because I qualified in first place in the Slamtrucks. AJAxel qualified second, Subaru back there qualified third. So it's as we qualified so far. Bring up the map. You can see the field spread. Oh yeah, I have forgotten to put the controller overlay on. Might be able to do it on one of the straights. No, I'd better not. I'll end up crashing. You can go without. You can see the Sadler come over on the left hand side. There is the leader in the Sadlers, GTDriver, qualified in pole position for the Sadlers, is leading the way. That's one of the good things about this track. We're going to get to see the Sadlers in different areas as we go around. I've always liked this track. It was one of the MCEC tracks. It's now been remade and updated, and first time we've used it for anything since then, I think. They're going underneath us right now as we're going over the top of them. It's going to be interesting as the race progresses, how that develops. Alright, 3 laps down. I think I've put a bit of a gap there. That was a good lap, that one. That could end up being like my best lap of the race, and I'll never get a lap as good as that again. How difficult this is to be consistent with. I guess I've got advanced knowledge of the Slamtruck since I just tested it recently for the fastest utility vehicles testing video. Hint hint, wink wink, go watch it if you haven't already. I know I keep mentioning it, but like I quite like those these different classes: the utility, service, commercial, industrial, emergency, military. I like testing them. It makes sense that nobody cares about them because you can't race with them, but they're fun to make videos on and try out. Just because they're such unique vehicles. That was nice. Hooked that up nicely. There's GTDriver again. I guess we can keep an eye on his progress. Every lap. Especially at this stage of the race anyway. That wasn't great. That wasn't great either. This is what I mean about the difficulty in being consistent with this vehicle. Let's see if I can do it without crashing. Mid-race controller cam. We got it. It wouldn't have made a difference, to be fair. It's not gonna, I don't think, you know, it's not gonna change anything about the race. But at least you can see now what I'm doing without having to interpret it from the car and the car's behavior. It was pivotal. My viewing experience is complete now. We got it. So it's really ebbing and flowing because I had that really good lap pulled quite a distance from AJAxel. Then I've had that bad lap. There's GTDriver. And now we're back together again at the front of the Slam vans. But yeah, this is I will finish that thought. I just needed to concentrate on braking for that corner. This is why I generally don't take the slow vehicle, because it can be somewhat of a, I hesitate to say the word boring, but from a viewer perspective probably. I think it's generally more interesting and entertaining to watch a race catching up in a faster vehicle than trying to stay in the lead in a slow vehicle. But these kind of races can also be slow burners, where if you stick with it, it'll really come alive towards the end. I mean, I guess I'm hoping for the most boring race possible. Nobody comes past me, nobody overtakes me. That would be perfect for me. But it's probably unlikely. But we got to mix it up from time to time. Sometimes we got to take the fast cars, sometimes we got to take the slow cars. And this is an interesting challenge in the Slam Truck. And we're getting a good battle for the lead in the Slam Trucks. Like, it's been close all the way through. Maybe not getting any overtakes yet. Hopefully we never do, but it's close. It's just because I'm the one in the lead, you can't see anything about what AJAxel's doing. Go. Now he's here. Good old AJAxel making it interesting for us. Well, we can't see GTDriver on the left anymore. Soon we'll start looking at the times. Oh, that wasn't great. I'll start working out how many laps we've got left and how much they're going to catch us and whether they will catch us. See, I've pulled out a bit of a gap now again. Not much, but it's changing corner by corner. And also with the, I think just with the naturally difficult consistency with this vehicle. Sometimes I'm getting a corner right, sometimes AJAxel's getting a corner right when I don't, and it's just changing in that way too. bit too early there. Trying to carry a bit more speed around this part of the lap. Finding it difficult. That was a bit better. At least I didn't hit the wall. Alright, at the end of this lap we'll start looking at the times. Looks like the Slamtrucks are very spread out. Oh, that wasn't good at all. Done that a lot better. That was slow as well. GTDriver's up to 10th, 54 seconds back. Three laps to go. There's a chance he might not catch that. He's going to get quite far up the field, but this could be the battle for the overall win. I did say the Slam vans were going to lose time trying to overtake the Sadlers are going to lose time overtaking the Slamtrucks. So difficult to overtake. He's AJAxel's definitely better than me around that part of the lap. I think we could make it quite difficult for a Sadler to pass us as well. Slamtruck. If one gets up to us, we can make it really challenging for them to pass us if we put the vehicle in the right place. It's also so easy to mess up with this vehicle. hooked that up nice. It's how it can change so much from corner to corner, the gap. I think I've generally been better on this half of the lap, and AJAxel's been better on sort of the back half of the lap. But then it can change corner to corner as well, just with the inconsistency of maximising this vehicle. Alright, GTDriver's up to 8th, 43 seconds. Ooh, 2 laps to go. I think that gap's too big. Wait, what happened to AJAxel? Did he crash? Must have had a little mistake because he's dropped off. But you can't really afford to back off because you're racing against a car that's chasing you that you don't know whether they're going to catch you and what speed they've got in the Sadlers. Alright. Well, I'm on my own for the last few laps. I'm just going to have to push it and concentrate. He's up to 6th, 33 seconds back. It's only been 10 seconds in one lap. He's not going to make it. And I've got 6 and 8 seconds to AJAxel and Subaru. And this is it. Final lap. Time to race face it. Well, can you believe it? Yes! I got a win! Been a long time since I've had a car v car win. Thanks for the GGs. I have never won in the slow vehicle as well. I haven't done many slow cars, like chosen the slow car in a car v car. But all of the wins that I've had in car v car races, I'm pretty sure have come in the fast car. So for a slow car to get a win, I'll take that. GG AJAxel, that was a good race, and Subaru was always right there shadowing us. You two finished 7/10 apart at the end. And we finished... yeah, we needed another lap really. The Sadler finished 15 seconds back, and that's basically what the gap was. We were quicker... the Slamtrucks were quicker in qualifying, but so were the Sadlers. Quicker than in the qualifying, I should say. The Sadlers must have just lost... did you guys just lose so much time overtaking? It must have been, right? It was fun following you, really tough to overtake. I know, right? The back and forth as well was crazy. If you get your footage, AJAxel or GTDriver, it would be good to see your perspectives. But yeah, hey, I'll take it. I'll really take it. I'll take a win, a very rare victory. in the slow car, in a car v car, that's going to be one that's going to get skipped through a lot. It didn't come together in the end, but I was happy about it. Yeah, crazy. I'll take it. I'm happy to take a win. Yeah, GG's GTDriver. You did very good to get through the field. It's easy to look at it like in hindsight and say one more lap and it would have been really close at the end. But the lap time difference was still basically the same as what we calculated. So we did calculate it still correctly from the qualifying laps. It's just that the races are different. Like, you know, races can go... we had a relatively clean race at the front. I was going about 2 seconds slower if I had to overtake one slam truck. The lap I had to overtake K-Dog, I lost 6 seconds and he wasn't even defending. That's what it was. Yeah. It's difficult to, like, we always give a little bit of leeway to the quicker cars to overtake properly. Like there's always going to be time loss in quicker cars on overtaking, but it's difficult to know that how much time loss. That one was particularly difficult for the faster cars. But yeah, we kept it interesting. Me and AJAxel had a nice battle at the front, and Subaru was always shadowing us. Sadler's all about carrying the speed around the first half, all full throttle, but not with a slam truck in front. Yeah, that makes sense. And I got a win. I won a car v car. Yes. In the slow car as well. Doing it for the slow vehicles. Good fun though. But yeah, we had lots of clean racing at the front as well. Me, AJAxel, Subaru, we could just run our own race, which probably helped also. Good race. They're always fun, these.